Visiting the White House after winning a national championship was commonplace for decades. Then, Donald Trump was elected president and everybody lost their minds. Get your free Trump 2020 flag before we run out. The Virginia men's basketball championship team has now decided they won't be heading to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue to meet with POTUS.Their reason: scheduling conflicts. From Yahoo News. Tony Bennett and the Virginia men's basketball team will not be making the customary trip to the White House to celebrate their national championship, the school announced on Friday. The Baylor women's basketball team did accept an invitation to visit Trump at the White House after winning the national championship earlier this month. The Lady Bears are scheduled to make the trip on Monday, marking the first time under the Trump administration that a women's basketball team has done so. From the team's Twitter poll, would you like to see Judge Jeanine as our next Supreme Court justice? We have received inquiries about a visit to the White House. With several players either pursuing pro opportunities or moving on from UVA, it would be difficult, if not impossible, to get everyone back together. We would have to respectfully decline an invitation. Tony Bennett. We have received inquiries about a visit to the White House. With several players either pursuing pro opportunities or moving on from UVA, it would be difficult, if not impossible, to get everyone back together. We would have to respectfully decline an invitation. Tony Bennett, Virginia men's basketball, at UVA Men's Hoops. April 26, 2019. UVA's basketball team declined an invite to the White House, claiming scheduling issues. 15,000 plus people signed a petition asking the national college champions to reject it over President Trump's reprehensible comments after the 2017 Charlottesville white supremacist rally. UVA's basketball team declined an invite to the White House, claiming scheduling issues. 15,000 plus people signed a petition asking the national college champions to reject it over President Trump's reprehensible comments after the 2017 Charlottesville white supremacist rally. pic.twitter.com/6TNSBFWFDD, AJ+, at OutThe, April 26, 2019. Watch. Cast your vote. Should President Trump close down the southern border? Do the people behind this move understand all the good Trump has done for America? The first quarter 2019 GDP just blew past expectations. Watch. Breaking: U.S. economy grew 3.2% in first quarter at Sarah Eisen reports. pic.twitter.com Me1 Old Fike, Morning Joe, at Morning Joe. April 26, 2019. Check out what sometimes pro-Trump but mostly anti-Trump Brit, Piers Morgan, had to say. U.S. first quarter GDP rockets by 3.2%, versus 2.5% expected growth. Brace yourselves, Trump haters. If the economy keeps doing so well, President at Real Donald Trump will be almost unstoppable in 2020. Piers Morgan, at Piers Morgan. April 26, 2019. From CNBC via Ride Scoop, the U.S. economy grew at a faster pace than expected in the first quarter and posted its best growth to start a year in 4 years. First quarter gross domestic product expanded by 3.2%, the Bureau of Economic Analysis said Friday in its initial read of the economy for that period. Economists polled by Dow Jones expected growth of 2.5%. It was the first time since 2015 that first quarter GDP topped 3%. The upside beat was helped by net trade. Exports jumped while imports contracted sharply, and inventories, which combined contributed almost 170 bits per second of the rise, wrote Peter Buchver, chief investment officer at Bleakley Advisory Group. Personal spending, though, the biggest component, was up just 1.2%, 0.2 more than expected, as an increase in spending on services and non-durable goods offset a decline in spending on durable goods. Exports rose 3.7% in the first quarter, while imports decreased by 3.7%. Economic growth also got a lift from strong investments in intellectual property products. Those investments expanded by 8.6%. Poll: do you think Nancy Pelosi is mentally unfit for office? It's time that people in charge grow up and set a better example for this country's future leaders. Whether you agree with 45's policies or not, where's the respect for the commander-in-chief? You might like Let's Block ads. Why?